Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to your What's Happening Wednesday Transformers news update video, which again is a perfect opportunity for me to keep you guys updated with things that are going on in the world of Transformers. I'll also let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel, which I'll start with right now. So obviously, haven't been getting as many reviews done. I think if you're new to the channel, if you've not seen, I'm currently in the process of moving all my room around again, just trying to sort out the display. So I've got figures and toys everywhere, so I'm just a little behind, but I do intend to still get done the Masterpiece lift ticket, DK2 guard, I've got some more blockies, and funny enough I've got the DNA upgrade kit for Dino King to have a look at as well. So, but everything will be all back to normal, fingers crossed, by the end of the weekend once I've got everything sorted. So I look forward to that as well, just to getting some space, getting things, and then I'll be able to show you as well with a new tour video at the same time. Anyway, in regards to the rest of the world, Mark Maher's done it again. This is one of these standout figures from Age of the Primes. This is, of course, I'm going to call him Venom. I'm sorry, I know they're calling him Venom, but that is, of course, due to copyright because Marvel have a Venom as well. But yeah, this is Venom, and this is the Deluxe Insecticon. If you don't have his Instagram, check out TFW 2005 where you can read his insights, bit of background on it, and again see these images without the reflection and without the glare. Now this looks to be amazing. Now don't get me wrong, I've really enjoyed all of the Deluxe Insecticons, and I don't just mean the actual Generation 1 Deluxe Insecticons, I mean the fact that the original 3 were proper deluxe size as well. But obviously some of them did share the same molds, but I still think they managed to get them across fantastically. And this one for me is just incredible, and it's definitely top of my wish list for the next wave. I think it looks great, and it's really good to get these figures some proper, I suppose, recognition, because they didn't really get much throughout their things. There's various reasons, I won't go into that, I do explain that in the reviews, but yeah, there's various reasons why we didn't get it. Another thing to look forward to, maybe not, depending if you're interested or not, is Cyberworld. So Cyberworld, don't forget, is premiering live on July the 12th. Now TFW 2005 and I think a few other things like the Transformers YouTube are currently giving us a tease as well. There's a couple of profiles. They have released profiles for Optimus Prime and Grimlock, and also for Elita as well. So it's just, again, a little bit of a teaser, getting you ready. There's a couple more as well, and I'll update you with them as and when they happen. But yeah, Transformers YouTube, it's doing exactly that. It's teasing us ready for Cyberworld, coming early next month. This is something that we knew exactly was going to come. Basically, as soon as I did the interview with Evan and asked if the constructicons would be getting trumpets, and he confirmed, unfortunately, well, I think it was about a year ago, maybe over a year ago now, that they wouldn't be getting them. So, of course, and some other things, we knew that there would be, there's a company called DNA Design Upgrade Kits, and they've done exactly what we expected. So this is the kit. So what you've got here is the trumpets, you've got some gap fillers, you've got some new feet, and you've got some additional upgrades. You'll get to see here, look, it's made the figure taller. Now, a lot of people did put in the comments of the videos I did on him that, you know, he's small, he's boxy, he needs to be a bit taller. With the upgrade kit, you can see he's looking to be, I don't know if it's an inch, but it's definitely at least a couple of centimetres taller. There you can also see they've changed the waist and how the configuration of the bucket fits on the front of the chest. There you can see with the new feet, you've got added ankle by the looks of it, or I suppose, is that a much better posing ability? I think so. You've got the ab crunch at the waist, which is fantastic, and the ankles look that little bit better as well. So of course this means it's slightly modified the arm mode. There you've got your gap fillers, as you can see, for the forearms and for the feet. And there you can see it makes it a little more stable when in the combined mode, because the feet will fit into the back. So what I like about this, and I'm going to get it to review, maybe not to keep, is I like the kits where you can put them on without having to change too many things. The one in a second, it looks like you've got to change the arms, so I probably won't do that. But with things like that where you haven't got to actually doctor, shall we say, unscrew parts, I like to do things like that. And I do the reviews for that, but I'm not a fan of taking screws out and rebuilding up figures, if I'm being completely honest. So there you go. There's the gap fillers there, and there's the feet there as well. So when we move on, of course, to Scrapper by the looks of it, I think he's the one with the slightly different arms. There's the trumpets, and there we can see they look really good, to be fair, they really do. And there is the kit, you can see right there. So there we go. Right, this is something I started yesterday. This is the Mchi Bots. This is wave 4 plush figures. Yesterday we saw Soundwave, and now today we're going to see Shattered Glass Soundwave. which again, these do look fun. I think I've found, as I say, some of these on AliExpress. They are only available at the moment officially on Asian markets, but again, if you can find yourself a decent Asian website, like I just mentioned, you should be able to get them yourself. So what I like about these is, A, they're cute and cool, but I love the fact that he comes with a little shattered glass Ravage cassette bag as well. That is the cassette on the front and Ravage on the reverse. Absolutely great idea. Think it's great. Another thing I think is great is this, to be honest. I've got to confess, I am far more impressed with these masterpiece scale versions than the legend scale. So Magic Square is a company that's not licensed by Hasbro or Takara because they make transforming figures. So this is MS06. The 06 is just the number going up, obviously. The first masterpiece scale one they did was, I think it was the Lighter Piece or Justice. I always get it mixed up, but it was Optimus Prime. And what they're doing is they're just basically upscaling their Bruticus figure, which I've reviewed, it was good, but it was so fiddly because of how small it was. Whereas these, because they're bigger, because they're masterpiece scale, are much, much more, in my opinion, more fun, because you can play with them. You can actually transform them without worrying about doing a million panel folds. This was their take on Vortex. I cannot for the life of me remember his correct name, but I'm going to call him Vortex anyway. So a quick reminder, guys, this is Magic Square. It is masterpiece scale, it does transform, and yes, most importantly, it does combine. I've reviewed the other three they've revealed so far on this channel. The alternate mode looks great. Again, highly detailed. There's the four of them so far. Of course, there's just Blast Off to come, and at the moment, that's what they look like in alternate mode, and that's what they're looking so far into their combined mode. So exciting times for that. Right, for another week, you can get him from and loads of other things. Shozy is a website I use quite a lot. You can use my code on there, guys, whenever you want. Toys R Us really helps me out. Don't forget you put it in the support your reviewer bar. Don't put it in any other bar, it won't work. Here's some of their pre-orders. Funnily enough, there's the DNA upgrade kit. There's the Vortex right next to him. There's the KO Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. And they've got all the colour variants now. So there's the Magnus Deco one. You'll see in a second there's the Shattered Glass one. There's the Nemesis Prime. There's Blocky's Soundwave. There's New Age's take on a Scorch figure. There's Doctor Wu's cassettes. There's the Shattered Glass version. There's the X-Transbots Target Masters. There's Mastermind Creations Constructicons. There's Fans Toys Constructicons. There's more DNA upgrade kits, including some of the ones that I've done. Like, I haven't done that one yet, but I've got that on pre-order. The Skybound one. There's some more DNA upgrades. Sorry, more Doctor Wu figures. And as you can see, there's a whole host of figures on there. Everything apart from mainline Studio Series and Generations. Right, fingers crossed I'll get one of the Masterpiece figures reviewed later. If not, I'll update my collection and hopefully get another bookcase done. As always, guys, thanks for the support. Take care.